And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, go and search diligently for the young child. He said, go search for the young child. He says, and when you have found him, bring me word again that I may do what? Come and do what? Worship him also. But he was lying. Look at verse 13. And when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, arise and take the young child and his mother. And he said, flee into Egypt. He said, and be thou there until I bring thee word. For Herod will seek the young child to do what? Destroy him. Now, watch this. I'm not playing with you. Did you notice in both cases, these are little bitty babies that these men are trying to kill because they're little babies now, but one day they're going to grow up to be adults and they're going to wreak havoc on the kingdom of Satan. And I need my young folks to understand, you might be young now, but if you live long enough, you won't always be young. And you can't throw away your life right now just because you're not sure what God is doing in your life, because God has a purpose for every child of his. He tried to kill the seed, because if I kill the seed, the fruit won't grow. So he's trying to kill our babies. Watch this. I talked to the district attorney a couple of weeks ago, and I told her that we wanted to do something to help these children of murder players. And she said to me, she said, Pastor, she said, I love that idea. She said, that is awesome idea. She said, but if you really want to help, and you really want to help in your community, she said, I have 10,000 children that have yet to commit a violent offense, but they have been incarcerated at some point. She said, is there anything you can do for them? I backed away and I said, give me that number again. She said, I have 10,000 children. Come here just for a minute. If the enemy had his way, that's 10,000, watch this, of our children that will not grow up and become productive citizens of this society. Come here just for a minute. You need to hear this. This ain't going to be happy for you, but you need to hear it. Go into any person and tell me what you see. Thousands upon thousands of our young folk. Before long, unfortunately, our women, oh God, I see it. I see it, kid. Watch this. You don't think I lost my mind. Watch this. Watch this. Take you on the street. Watch this. Before long, if our young men keep going the way they're going, there won't be any men for the women. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You're right. There ain't men now. But the enemy's scheme is that the women will look up to the women. Can't do it. You can't reproduce that way. So the whole trick of the enemy is to stop us from reproducing. Oh God. I wish I would have had that yesterday. I would have lost my mind. Watch this. Our young men are getting into trouble in alarming ways. He's killing the seed. Here comes, you know what, I'm just going to quit in a few minutes and be done with this one. Watch this. Come here just for a minute. Last year, I sat with the district superintendent of Philadelphia Schools. Looked at the reports of our young boys, especially, moving from 8th grade to 9th grade. Come here just for a minute. men, 50% of them are reading at a 9th grade level. You hear me? And you must not think that's a big deal. Because you're like, well, Pastor, they go to school, the long ways to school, that's cool. Watch this. Watch this. You know anything about education? Watch this. If I'm in the 9th grade, reading at a 7th grade level, it's not going to be long before I become frustrated and leave school. You hear what I'm saying? And watch this. And we don't want to talk about it. I don't want to sound real political today, but I don't want to get too far out there that you don't hear how the enemy is trying to kill the city. Do you know why they won't take the Voting Rights Act and make it permanent? They keep repealing it every 10 years. Because if they keep pushing it every 10 years, before long there won't be enough of us to kill. And not only that, if all of our young folks keep getting into trouble, they'll all have felonies, they can't even vote. He's trying to kill the city. Nobody has to send us back anywhere. We're killing our own folks. Because they have taken a potent drug and dropped it in the lap of our neighborhoods. And because many of our young folks are out of work, it seems cool to them to sell and to make a couple dollars. I can make more money in one day on the corner than I can make on my job 5 days a week. I mean, come on, Pastor. Even Stevie Wonder can see that's good. So if I can make $1,000 on the street corner tomorrow, and you want to give me a job that's going to pay me $6 an hour, I mean, Stevie Wonder can see that bad now. I'd rather get the $1,000, right? Wrong. Because what comes with the 1,000 is sleepless nights. What comes with the 1,000 is your life to be on the line. The enemy is not going to give you anything for free. Everything he gives you is going to have an attachment to it. He's trying to kill the seed. You don't see them in our neighborhood selling the drug. It's just us. He's trying to kill the seed. And this thing started all the way back to Genesis. He's trying to kill the seed. Mama, dad, grandmama, aunt, uncle, next door neighbor. Keep an eye on the children. Can I just hit one more point? And I promise I'm going to get out of it. Can I hit one more point? I'm not going to get to my third point, but let me just at least get to my second point. My second point is, when I told you that Satan was put out of heaven, kicked out by God, millions upon millions of demons went with him. They're called fallen angels. They went with him. There is, I don't want to scare you, there is a demon that is assigned to each and every one of us. Because the devil is not omnipresent like God. He can't be everywhere at the same time, so he has to have some help. Now, what that demon's job is to report back how you do it. I can't get it the wrong way, but you still selling drugs. Okay, stay on. Stay with it. Because we got to get it locked up. We got to get it killed in the street. And you don't understand what's going on because that demon is assigned and his job is to continue to bother you and to wreak havoc in your life. We got a demon assigned to this church.